Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of LEGO Star Wars, the complete saga for the DS. We are 75.1% of the way through the game, meaning
Over three quarters.
over three quarters, 19 and a half hours in, although I have been running around just doing stupid stuff while we've been doing test recordings, but I wanted to go in here because I forgot what this is.
No clue. Oh, this is the... Yeah, it's gonna show all the...
Oh, okay.
All the little baby ships.
Okay. We're not really interested in that.
But it's so cool.
Yeah. I suppose. We are going to continue with Empire Strikes Back, getting all the mini kits and red bricks. Later on, after we finish Return of the Jedi, we're going to go through all of the episodes, cleaning up all of the mini kits and red bricks we didn't get. Fortunately, the Phantom Menace is all finished and done with, but still got a bit of Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith to sweep up.
3 minute kits each in the episode 2. I think we're missing a red brick in. 1 red brick in. Almost.
I think we're almost ready for...
Six times?
Yes, 6... Yeah.
Ooh.
We're very close. I think if we do one more level, we'll probably get it.
Go back to that website.
Which website?
OneMoreLevel.com.
Oh, right.
They posted a shit ton of Flash games.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we need to do an episode on like Flash games at some point, because there are some bangers that I remember from playing on that website.
Yeah.
Line Rider.
Line Rider
is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Newgrounds, addictinggames.com. Remember when addictinggames.com got, like, acquired by Nickelodeon?
No, I do not. I'm not familiar with that website.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like the biggest Flash game website for the longest time, other than Newgrounds, but
yeah.
A lot of people didn't know about Newgrounds, but everybody knew about Addicting Games, essentially. Like,
maybe
the normies.
I do, but it's just been a while.
It was...
But, yeah, I'm way more familiar with One More Level.
Yeah. One More Level was really good too, but Addicting Games was like the normies Flash game website. Like, if Newgrounds was like the premier, Addicting Games was like for the normies. And this is a vehicle level, so there's no free play. Also means it's a vehicle level, which...
You can play on this DS though, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's not nearly as bad as the old one.
As
we are playing on original hardware, by the way. Just wanted to point that out.
Light blue Nintendo DS original.
Of course, a capture card is installed. That's how we are getting the audio and video of the game. And, yeah, I guess this whole level is just going to be ear rape, because you can just hold down the shoot button.
What? What'd you say?
Oh gosh. And it's just, there's no walls or anything to direct you, so it's gonna be really hard to figure out if you've missed anything. Oh wait, here we go, Star Destroyer. What do you know?
That's fun.
Yeah. I was about to say, just go ahead and look up what we need to do.
Oh, which mission was it called again?
That's not gonna tell us. Falcon Flight, or Flight of the Falcon?
That's a book title. Probably.
I think that was the name of the game for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh my god,
that was based.
That game sucks.
It's not good.
God, don't tell me. I played that game, I couldn't ever fucking get, like, anywhere with it because it's so fucking stupid and difficult.
I just got the red brick, by the way.
I was like a 5-year-old and I was pissed because I couldn't play the game and I wanted to because it looked so fun.
Yeah. I did just get the red brick.
Falcon Flight.
Falcon Flight, yeah. I think Flight of the Falcon was...
Flight of the Falcon was the Game Boy
Advance
Well, we
game.
will probably play it as like
Yes.
a one-off, but
Yeah.
I kinda hate that game, because I could never play the damn thing.
Ideally, we would play all games to 100% completion, but some games are just so bad and not well made that doing that would be
Or just at the
not
very least
interesting.
obtuse in how you play it.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? We could replay that one and it's like easy as shit, and it was just because we're like 5. But like as a
Yeah.
5-year-old, I could never understand what the hell I was supposed to do with that game, and could not make it very fun. I think I got to like the second level with like the speeder bike, exploded twice by crashing into a building, and then game over. Then I have to start from the beginning or some shit like that.
Mhm.
That's an old game. Old games where like if you die, you restart the game, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They don't really do that as much nowadays.
Yeah. Well, it's because old games used to be so much smaller in scale.
Isn't that kind of like game development mentality for because of like arcade that kind of
Yeah.
games where they want you to restart so you use more money.
Yeah, essentially. It's a mixture of that, but also just the fact that video games back then used to be so small
Right.
that they were like, hey, to make the game bigger than it actually is,
So
let's...
yeah, there's the 3 out of 10. On the notes here it says destroy 10 TIE fighters in the first area. You get a hit.
Okay.
And then throughout the first area, destroy the asteroids on the right side to find a second hit.
Okay, I'm on the left side, I think. Now I'm on the right side.
Can't go any further, right?
Nope. It's also very possible that we have gotten that... Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 more.
How many do we need? Only 2 more mini kits.
7 more type. Possible. We might have the TIE Fighter one, but just to double check. Throughout the first area, destroy the middle asteroids to get a second mini kit. Or a third mini kit, I guess. So.
In the middle?
It says in the middle. Yeah, destroy the middle asteroids to find another one.
It's very hard to tell what is
Where
the middle.
everything is, yeah, because... Oh, shit.
Well, and the view distance is so small, like, I can't see more than
5 feet.
5 lengths of the Falcon in front of me. Okay, let's see.
Well, I think in the Star
So-
Destroyer was in the middle.
Yeah, I think it is. So there's the left. Here's the right. So let's just go down the middle of the Star Destroyer. Oh, wait, I need you. I need you. Come back.
Got him.
9 out of 10.
I feel like I'm on way too through.
Let me go back, see if I can respawn them. Because I don't want to go too far. And like, there we go. Okay, so we got that one.
So the Grape blocks start second area, so not too worried about that one yet. You have to also complete the first area without dying to panic.
I've already died.
Shit.
Yeah.
So we need 2 mini kits, right?
Yes.
The 2 of the mini kits are completing the first and second area without dying. So those are the last 2.
Are there any more TIE Fighter mini kits? Because if there aren't...
The 10 in the second area.
Okay. I was about to say if there aren't, I'm just going to evade the TIE fighters as to not die.
These were always some of my favorite levels in the game.
Did you say least favorite?
No, favorite.
Oh.
I love these. That's why I was like, really? When you said you hated them, but...
I think this is one of my least favorite, what?
You're at 1 heart.
I think this is one of my least favorite missions in the console version.
The fact that you're shooting so much made me as a kid like, dude, this is so cool.
Don't even need to reload or anything. I think I'm just gonna move on to the next area. Instead of waste any more time here. After I figure out which button I need to press. Yeah.
I can never remember. Is that Y? I think that's Y. No, it's X. It's X. Because it's like I'll try to remember it and then I'll get it mixed up with Xbox controller. And then I go back to this and I get mixed up with Nintendo controls. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, I grew up playing Xbox more than Nintendo. So I'm like the opposite, where I'm like expecting A to be on the bottom and like Y to be on the top. I did play. I mean,
always think of it as B on bottom, A on right.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up with Game Boy Advance and Pocket.
Well, now that I think about it, wasn't like the Wii or the Wii U the first Nintendo console to have that layout of BA, YX? Like,
which one? The Wii?
The Wii and the Wii U. Because the GameCube had like the Nintendo 64. Well, yeah, okay, DS. But
I'm like pointing out like it has the XYBA.
Yeah.
And they got the BA from the Game Boys, and they just added the X and Y to that.
I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything.
Is that blue stud worth the damage?
I don't know. If you have invincibility.
Which we haven't bothered to get because we're just so busy buying the multipliers right now.
Yeah, the score markipliers.
The score markiplier. I like how we never pick up any of the torpedoes.
Yeah, I'm just not going to do the. I think you're gonna have to replay this.
I'm gonna have to give it a shot.
Yeah.
On the no dying part.
If I do not get the 10 mini kits. But here's the thing, you don't have to worry about the TIE fighters because we've gotten both of those mini kits already, so.
Right. But I believe that the last two are just gonna be the without dying, so I think we just need to get to the end here.
Yeah. I do want to make sure though.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the fruit block.
Okay, fruit blocks. Complete the first area without dying. After the destroying the pile of rocks, you'll reach a place with the 8 buttons. We got that one. Destroy 10 fires. Yep. Near the end of the second area, you'll find several buttons surrounding a large crater. Fly over them. So you'll find just a hole with a bunch of.
Gotcha.
And then that's all. Then there's just the 2 not dying.
Yeah. It's very possible that those are the 2 mini kits we're lacking.
We'll have to keep that in mind whenever we go into any of these vehicle levels. It seems like they each have a no dying part.
Yeah.
Which, I feel like the hard one we've already taken care of, which is the one with the fucking trenches where you're trying to dodge back and forth. That's fucking... Whoever decided to make that one a no dying section. What is wrong with you? This is a game.
Yeah.
Sadistic bastard.
Gotta get that heart. Gotta get that heart. Heart. Let go, heart.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, come on. I want that. Yeah. Except I got hit by the other one. I got hit by the other steam vent. See, we gotta collect these studs for, the score markipliers.
We need like, what, 200 for the next one, so we're very close.
Yeah, we only need... Okay.
You don't have to worry about not dying.
Yeah. True. Okay, this is the big hole. The big crater.
I don't know how... I do not believe we would have missed this one, to be honest.
No. I very much doubt that.
Check.
Yes, we got that one. Okay.
There's like the check mark. It's just like... Good job, you did it.
Okay. Thank God for infinite torpedoes. If not for infinite torpedoes, these vehicle missions would be so much...
Yeah, because you have to collect all of the torpedoes and stuff.
Yeah, it would be so much more annoying.
Imagine a world where... Those are large-ass Lego bricks.
Yeah.
Imagine a world where Han didn't pull up on the joystick and just crushed right through the fucking command deck of the Star Destroyer.
I think that's like the shortest mission in the game.
That is a pretty short
That's real. It only has like 2 sections. Here, I'm handing it to Zach now. I'm gonna let him give it a shot. Out of the 2 of us, he has the best chances of not dying because he's a lot better at video games.
Oh no.
So.
I accidentally pressed like keep playing or something.
Luke,
I didn't know that was a thing. That's a thing.
If you're playing story mode, and there's only story mode for vehicle missions.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember that being a... Yeah, that makes sense.
Go to Dagobah. Go to Dagobah.
I'm about to lose.
Well, we can always restart. We don't have to play it through the whole mission. I think there's even a handy-dandy restart option on the menu. Maybe not.
Better for hearts. I want to stay at full hearts.
Yes.
Make sure we can...
You know, I don't think that there was a survival Lego canister notification. Maybe there was and I just wasn't paying attention.
For what?
Well, I think for the sections where you have to stay alive, it'll say survival Lego canister.
That could be only on console.
No, it was on this. See, right there, boom. Survival Lego canister.
But it doesn't tell you beforehand, is what you're saying, right?
I think it does tell you beforehand. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it does in the... because when we played previously and when I've been editing the videos, it'll say that.
I don't like pay attention. So.
Yeah. Well, you did, as a matter of fact, get a mini kit for the first section. Oh!
No.
I don't know if it saved.
I don't care.
You're just gonna retry it. And I respect that. I respect that. Because this is a pretty short mission. If it was a long mission like Retake Theed Palace, I would have been like, dude, like,
Really?
no, play through the whole mission. Retake Theed Palace, at least on the console version, is like the longest mission in the whole game. It is so long. But the nice thing about Retake Theed Palace on the DS version is that it is the buggiest mission in the game.
Very true.
That is where we gotta, you know, that reminds me, we still haven't taken Wicket, the character Wicket, to Retake Theed Palace.
The thing is, we're not playing Retake Theed Palace because isn't that in episode 1?
Yeah. True.
Wow. I haven't needed to because
We've completed Phantom Menace. Thank goodness. We already have one episode complete.
I want hard. I want a Lego hard.
Yeah, it's a Lego heart. One time I bought Bionicle Heroes for the PC.
Bionicle Heroes for the DS. That's awesome.
I bought the PC.
Totally not the only version I've played.
Isn't it like a first-person shooter?
Yeah.
It's cool.
Use the touchscreen to look around.
Yeah.
It's very fun. I would like to play it on the channel sometime.
The PC version. Guess where I bought the PC version from? Of all places. Dollar General. I was just in Dollar General one day and I saw they had Bionicle Heroes for the PC for like $10 or something. I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna get that. And so I played it and I didn't get very far into it, but you know, the interesting thing about it is that it is a third-person shooter game. But here's the thing. It has, like, the mini-kits and hearts and, like, true Jedi stuff of the typical, like, TT Lego games,
That's
which
awesome.
is interesting. And when I say I bought it from Dollar General for $10, I mean, I bought it new sealed. Because they don't sell...
Yeah.
They don't sell used stuff at Dollar General. It's all new.
Yeah.
You did get yeah, okay.
Got them both. 1, 2.
Awesome.
Bam. And
Oh, yeah, we can get the score multiplier now.
hello, everybody. My name is Score Multiplier.
Here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for.
I'd like to do the honors.
I will do the honors.
Let's get back over to you.
Okay.
Beautiful. We're gonna be rolling in the money now.
Yeah, unfortunately, again, we still cannot stack them. Yeah. 75.8%. We've moved up about, what, 7.7% since we started the episode. Let's go. We'll continue on. At least we got Falcon Flight out of the way. So... Ooh, you know what? This is a very long mission. This actually... Maybe Dagobah overtakes Retake Theed Palace for longest mission. Let's do our custom character. Why not?
Tank beats everything. At the beginning of the level, use a Jedi character to create a stack.
Okay. If it'll not cancel.
It canceled because you got like hit
I was in the
yourself
Y.
with it, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in the... I said Y. I was in the way. I was in the way.
The Y. Does it make a stack of 2 boxes? There's another one.
Okay. Here we go.
Which I don't think we could get that one before
No.
because Luke didn't. Was Luke able to use the Force?
No.
I'm
Luke,
pretty sure he unlocks it in this mission.
yeah, he gets the Force in the middle. In the middle of this mission,
Near
which
the-
is...
near the first grapple point of the level, destroy a blue box to reveal this Grape block.
Say that again?
Near the first grapple point of the level, destroy a blue box to reveal this Grape block.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you, Lego Games Fandom Wiki. That's what I'm following right now. And I put them in order, which is
We do need to
that blue
get...
box right there.
Gotcha.
Assuming. We do need.
We do need True Jedi for free play mode. And also, we do need to get a bunch of studs again, because now we barely have any.
Don't have any money.
There's the fruit block.
I just love how if I'm not mistaken, isn't it grapes with sunglasses on?
Yeah, I think so. You could probably look up the texture.
Wow. Lego Star Wars sprite sheet.
Ooh.
Spriter's resource.
It might be textures resource. Although if they even have it, which they may not even have. Texture, like the VG resource websites are like one of the best websites in existence. I've thought about ripping sprites
But
for it. But what?
I thought there was gonna be a but.
Oh, it takes a lot of effort to rip sprites and stuff from games.
It looks like someone from this game only ripped the sprites from the first level in the game.
Ooh. Wait, why does Qui-Gon Jinn have no face?
Don't worry about it. They don't have any faces, and they just animate the face over top.
Oh, that could be, but... I see.
On the far right, are we in the second area yet? I was looking away for a second.
We are... I think we're in the second area. Well, wasn't the first area...
What it constitutes as so it says on the far right of the second area, destroy a bush near 2 small plants to reveal the scrape block.
Hold up. Let me just make sure we're in the second area first. We are in the first area.
Okay.
Gotta switch.
The next 2 things that you're looking for are in the second area.
Okay, so I can just kind of... I'm not needing to look for anything else, I guess. Until we hit a transition. What? Oh, it's not sunglasses, it's just like googly eyes. Interesting.
Why did they choose the fruit block? Like, why did they choose to make it grape?
Yeah, I kind of wondered that. I'm like, what's the significance of grape?
Yeah. Did the person that made the game just really like grapes?
It's possible. We're almost a true Jedi.
Whoa!
What?
I don't know how I did that. I just, like, accidentally copied over what I had googled. I think I just, like, accidentally dragged the text over.
Yeah.
Oops.
Man, you know, that would have been really embarrassing if it was like Hentai Haven or something.
What the fuck?
Oops, I accidentally copied over my Google search.
What are you looking at? On your computer?
Well, I can guarantee you I have not looked up Hentai Haven
Then why was
on
that
my
your
computer.
go-to?
It was just like a funny, you know, thing to say. That's why.
Yeah, at my expense. Why would I look up that? Um,
Okay, I am in the second area, by the way.
I just want the text. It says near the far right of the second area, there's a great box. What if you destroy a bush near 2 small plants? On the right side of the second island in the second area, use a Jedi character to create a pile of 3 rocks.
Okay. Yeah, it does make sense that we didn't get a whole lot of mini kits, because I did kind of forget that you don't get any Jedi abilities until like halfway through this mission. Oh.
Oh!
I see.
Someone said that the origin for the purple grape brick was from a older TT games thing called Muppet Race Mania.
I
Don't
see.
know if that's true, but it does look like the same grape motherfucker.
Well, it does make sense, hence the like googly eye nature of it.
Yeah. That's neat though.
We're already at Yoda's house.
Get
Let's look in Yoda's house real quick.
Dude, he's got a stash of money.
We probably made that joke like last time we were here. Yo, Yoda's so rich. How does Yoda have all this money in exile? This isn't Yoda's house anymore, it's Darth Plagueis' The Wise house. That's my custom character, by the way.
I'm trying to find like just a texture of the grape brick so I could like put it over on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
But like I just see pictures of people taking pictures in game.
Did you look up Muppets Racing Grape sprite or texture, whatever?
Yeah. No, I did not.
Still interesting that that was the thing they chose.
You know what? I really like that Grape's attitude.
Yeah, you know that game that we made like several years back, the Muppets Racing game? Let's just take a random asset from that game and inject it here. I mean, okay, I did get the Speak of the Devil block. And I do see the...
Shall receive. Did you make the stack of 3 rocks?
I have not, but I see them.
Ooh, I see them. Yeah.
Man, you're doing like game texture investigation right now.
Where I just need the fucking like the sprite picture, please.
Did you look up the Muppets game, though?
Yeah, I also did that, and I'm not seeing it. Right. Great. Okay, and it just has the characters, and it does not have a grip.
Lame. What about Spriter's resource or Texture's resource?
That's the model's resource, yeah, that's... What the hell is that? That's like completely unrelated. It's like a random board they don't have Spriter's resource for.
What about Texture's resource? That'd be so sad if they didn't.
Page. They do not.
Dang. I will say that dumping models and textures and sound effects and stuff from video games is actually a lot harder than people think it is. Because each game, like, now typically...
Stores it different, probably.
Yeah. Stores it different, has different, like, compression algorithms, has different encryption algorithms. Now, the easiest 3D console to rip models, maybe not so much models, but rip textures for, would be the Nintendo 64, because with the Project 64 emulator, there's like a DLL you can get for it. Or maybe not a DLL, but like a renderer that you can get for the Project 64 emulator, that when you press a button, it dumps it dumps everything on the screen to like an OBJ file.
Huh.
And so what that does is that it gives you every single model that's on the screen, but exactly how it's viewed. So you don't get like the T pose, like the neutral pose. You get whatever pose the characters are already in.
And you have to work with it from there.
Yeah. So...
Jeez.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you want, like, neutral poses and stuff for video games, you do need to actually, like, crack the game source code, essentially.
That's...
Which does suck. That's why ripping sprites is considerably easier than ripping, like, models and textures and sound effects. Because when you see a sprite on a screen, it's... like, that is how it looks, like, all the time. But that's not the case for, like, 3D models and stuff like that, which really suck.
Whoa. I wanted just
You did
one.
it again.
I just wanted one picture off of it. No.
No, you gotta edit that.
I wanted one specific one, but I forgot because it looks because it has the transparency. I thought there were individual ones. My bad.
Yeah. That is the same exact like sprite sheet though that I use for the panel.
This exact one.
The channel profile
That's awesome.
picture. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I got a mini kit. Let's go. Do I have... No, I don't have the red brick.
Alright, there we go.
Awesome. No better character than Dexter Jetster.
Well, what do you know?
Well, what do you know?
Alright, Alright, anyway, back to the Dagobah. Did you destroy all the objects in Yoda's?
I think I did, but
Because you get a mini kit for doing that.
I didn't get a mini kit, so I'll go back. I'll go back because
distracting doing Grape research, looking into the history of the Lego fruit block and the Grape with the googly eyes in Muppet Racing.
Fortunately, we do have backtracking in this level. Wait. But typically across game engines, like if two different games are made in the same game engine, they will have the same encryption. So for example, like people have already figured out how to rip like models and stuff from Unreal Engine.
Right. In the second area, enter Yoda's hut to reach a special area. There, destroy all the objects, reveal this mini-kit in the center. The cup! The cup!
There we go.
Like, wait, hold up, there it is!
Glad you caught that, because I would have completely missed that mini-kit.
Oh, also it
I
labels them as story mode or free play.
Gotcha.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
But like, people like ripped models from Fortnite, and it's like if you can figure out like Unreal Engine 5 encryption and stuff like that,
you can get whatever you want.
You can rip models and stuff from pretty much any Unreal Engine game.
Right.
Unfortunately, my game engine of choice, which is Godot, the Godot engine, the encryption that Godot uses is really easy to crack, and so it's like, so what has happened is that a lot of like people will steal people's games that they made in Godot and then like publish them on like the Google Play Store as mobile games. Yeah, like they don't, all they have to do is like just make the game playable on mobile, and then they have a game they can sell.
Real quick, while I'm thinking about it, is your phone alarm gonna go off in like 10 minutes?
No, it's not.
Thought I should ask her.
Just gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. But the thing is that with old games, like PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 1 games, stuff like that, there weren't really game engines like there are today. And even in the cases where game engines were used, all the game engines back then were proprietary. So typically, if you can figure out the encryption to a single developer's
encryption,
and encryption, you can de-encrypt all of their games that they've ever published,
right,
for a specific system.
It's pretty interesting. I mean,
but
it makes sense.
Yeah,
that they wouldn't change it between games,
but especially when games are made in proprietary engines, it's really hard to figure out encryption. So that's why a lot of older games, especially console games, have just not been. It's not really easy to dump models and textures and sound effects and stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, this game does not have much dumped in terms of like the sprites and stuff. Across, I think I saw the model for the extras icon, as well as the a 3D model of the DS in that one minigames room. And then the first level.
Yeah.
And that's it for this game, it seems. Which is unfortunate, but like you said, it's kind of understandable.
Yeah. It would be great though if when people do figure out how to like de-encrypt all the like these games, just
the third area real quick.
I think it is the third area.
Because it says I was just wanting to make sure because it says on the far right of the third area, use a Sith character to destroy 2 black bushes and build 2 buttons. Then have both characters step on both buttons to reveal this mini on the right. But then I look below it and it says near the astromech panel in the 4th area, you'll see a grapple point.
Oh, no.
So we're in the 4th area.
Yeah, we're in the 4th area. Because the Sith grass,
yeah,
that was in the previous area as well, so...
Okay.
The Sith grass, the marijuana plants.
What is it? Death sticks?
Yeah, death sticks.
I haven't watched that movie in a minute. Is that actually what it says?
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's it's really sad. Something I did relating to that. So my sister, this was way back in the day. My sister had a digital camera, and a piece of software came with the digital camera that was similar to Photoshop. And she took a picture of her and one of her friends. And with that editing software, I colored over it. and I said, like, I typed, like, wanna buy some death sticks. And I unknowingly saved over the original picture.
No.
So that picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Really funny.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was a picture of them at like an ice cream parlor getting like milkshakes or something. And they were like sitting at a table looking into the camera and smiling, and then I just like put wanna buy some death sticks and colored over their faces.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. That was before I knew you could save over the original file. That was
sure as shit remembered after that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh god.
Yeah. That was back when... That was back on my Windows XP computer.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss Windows XP. Like...
Windows XP was pretty cool.
Like,
I liked how it looked.
Yeah, same. I would love a version of Windows XP that can run on modern computers with all of like the capabilities of a new computer.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you like load in like Windows XP Service Pack 3 on a emulator, or not emulator but virtual.
Hold up, can I emulate
virtual
Windows?
Machine?
No, emulate Windows.
I mean, that is kind of what
it is. I know, but it just seems silly.
Yeah, but like I've loaded up Windows XP on a virtual machine,
mm-hmm.
and I'm like, man, compared to like modern Windows, this is not a good experience because it's slow. The resolution is small. It's like a tiny resolution and stuff. But man, the everyday experience though of using Windows XP, like Windows XP Movie Maker and stuff like that, I miss that. I miss that kind of stuff.
Right.
That's where I made all my YouTube poops that are now lost media. Unfortunately.
If you could, you'd probably go back in time and save those.
Yeah, I would. Although I would not save the Death Sticks picture that I drew over.
Yeah.
I would not save that, but I would save all of those YouTube poops.
Oh,
here we go.
We got very few mini kits in this level. Jeez.
Yeah. 7 more mini kits.
When you reach the 3rd ledge in the 5th area, you'll see a hatch. Okay, so that's coming up here in a sec. Sorry, we have
There's
to
the
go back
hatch.
to that one.
Oh, do I have a character that can go? Yes.
It 100% gives you all of the characters to do.
I thought that was Luke Sky.
Well,
The baked lighting is breaking. You see that, right?
yeah.
I thought this
It
character
looks like
was.
the moss is Z fighting over the stone texture.
Yeah, that could be what it is. But I thought that was Luke Skywalker, not Anakin Skywalker, and I'm like, why didn't they give me a short character?
This will henceforth probably be remembered as the episode where I threw shit on the OBS scene. Because I accidentally added the text, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me just add texture.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do whatever we wanted with OBS right now. We could put on like anything. We have the power. We could like
Interesting.
we could put on like a whole episode of like a TV show on the Force like thing and just like
it's not like you don't need to see what the Force indicator is gonna do for just watching us play.
Before we recorded though, this was like a week ago or so, I sent a creepy picture.
You went on Hentai Haven and that's why it's on your mind right now.
Exactly, but I sent Zach on Discord a creepy picture, and before we recorded, I was like, what if we took this picture and replaced the logo on the bottom right corner of the screen and just like not explain, not acknowledge it, and just have that like creepy picture.
I could put it up right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I got the third fruit block, by the way.
It's covering up everything. But it's like, why is it like, it's like in the thing, but it's like a picture of a guy in a cave.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why it's
taking up
the whole thing. Like, why does it have that border like that?
Oh god.
What did I just do?
What did you just do? There we go.
I just undid it. I think I deleted the star picture of the
Oh.
Instead of the picture of who is this, Kevin?
So I got that picture from a YouTube channel called IDK Sterling, where they talked about like this creepypasta of this guy who went into a cave and died there. So like a cave diver.
You know, a guy just died. That's it.
And they went to go recover his body, and that's how they found his body.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's something my mom does. Like, I'll show her like a funny like meme of like someone saying something funny. I'm like, haha, and I'm showing my mom, and she's like, "Who is this?"
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Every
I'm like, it's just a funny picture. I'm sorry, I don't know who the hell this is.
Every parent is like that. My mom is she used to be the same way until I was like, Mom, when I show you a picture like this, I don't know who it is. And I kind of like, and she now understands, but I still like show her memes, and it still takes her like 10 seconds to understand what the meme means. And I'm like,
right.
It's like, you don't need to worry about who's in the picture. You don't need to worry about, like, they just think too hard about it.
I think it was like a couple times that my mom did that, but it just stands out because it's so funny. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who this is.
There was a guy, I think this was when Vine was still around, somebody made a Vine about that, of like, when you show your parents a meme. And it's
I think I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Who is this? It's Cardi B when she was like 5 years old. But yeah, it's... They just... Oh god.
Did you get the mini kit from the breaking that blue box?
Oh.
Oh, there.
I bet this is it, because...
there was a different blue box that you just destroyed. I'm like, you didn't get a fucking mini kit from it. No, it's there, right there.
I would have completely missed that, too. Which is crazy that I just passed by that.
Okay, in the final area, use a Sith character to destroy 5 plants and reveal this mini kit.
That's in the final area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we only got
we just got the 9th one. According to this.
It's Darth Vader.
Wait, you should play as Darth Vader. With Darth Vader as your friend, fighting Darth Vader. I don't know how you can do. Okay, then. Perfect. Get his ass. Stop just standing there, Darth Vader. Help me fight Darth Vader. Yeah, it says you have to destroy 5 black Sith plants.
Here's one. Man, we already got like almost 500,000 studs just in this one mission.
Fucking crazy.
I mean, I have spent a lot of time using the Force on like little tiny plants, so...
Imagine us playing one of like the vehicle levels where it just throws a bunch of studs on the ground like, here you go.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
No depth perception. Wait, I gotta use the Force on these little, like, 3-leaf clovers. Except that's not what they are, because they're on different stems, but I don't care. Okay, here's the 3rd one. How many are there? 5?
Yeah. There's probably 2 on the other side to mirror the 2 on this side.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Oh, I thought this was one of those puzzles where you have to, one character has to stand on one platform.
Right.
And you raise the platforms.
You raise me up!
Hold on, Darth Vader. Wait, he's probably gonna jump over to the other side so I can just attack him.
Oh
No.
shit, he's about to jump my ass. So I thought you were gonna say.
Here we go.
He doesn't jump, he just apparates.
Yeah. He vaporizes, and then...
reassembles elsewhere. Yeah, because we weren't able to play as a Sith character. This is 100% the last minikit. Let's go.
Let's go. There we go. Oh, I haven't collected it yet.
I'm like, there you go.
Now we're good.
We just got the Super Blaster's red power brick.
When it only said 9, my heart kind of like skipped a beat for a second.
What? No, it can't be.
Okay, one more hit.
He'll let you.
True. Okay. I think this will be the... Yep, there we go. Fade to black.
Let me get Dexter out of here. Get him out of here.
Bye, Dexter.
Bye, Dex.
It was nice having you here with us.
At least for this one mission.
Okay. Look at all these studs we got. Did we get 500,000?
I think we got True Jedi.
We did get True Jedi for sure.
I think so.
We did not get 500,000.
No. We got Demo Flip. Did we get 9 fucking mini kits? We
did.
only got 1 mini kit when we
Yep,
first there.
we
Jesus
did.
Christ.
Because so many of the mini kits were locked behind like having the Force. And especially Dark Side Force, Super Blasters. What does Super Blasters do?
There is 4 mini kits that are free play only.
Oh,
Because we could have gone back with Yoda in that first section.
I see.
Do we want to do a mini games?
Let's do a mini game, like one mini game, and then we'll close out the episode. We are at an hour, but that's okay.
That's what we did for the other ones, so I figured.
Yeah. It's over to Zach now. He's gonna do the mini game part.
Yeah, we should play these ones. Those are my favorite. Literally just playing the thing that you have to use to unlock shit.
It's so you don't have to go to an entire level to play it and memorize which levels there are that have those mini games.
Did we? I thought we beat. There's 2 levitation mini games. We already beat that one.
Oh God.
There's another one.
What's levitation challenge? Oh Lord, what is this? You know,
I thought we just beat that.
We thought we were in the clear.
So did we play like the hard version or something?
Hopefully we played the hard version. Oh God.
I can't believe we're playing this one. Oh my God, that was easy.
The last time we were both like, thank God we don't have to play this ever again.
And here we are yet again.
We're like
in hell.
If the only time we have to play this again is if we do a second playthrough of this game, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's like, boom. Nope,
boom, do it again. Fuck you.
At least it's like short. Like, I guess.
Yeah, get those Yodas.
Oh God. Hopefully your hearts refill at the end of each, like, leg of this challenge.
Hopefully. I'm about to have a heart attack. Do you know what?
What's that?
I think the survival was every single one of these at the same time.
Could have been.
Because these look like parts of that level we already played, to be honest.
Right.
Which means I've already done this. And we're gonna fucking ace this real quick and get it out of the way.
Don't speak too soon.
This is fucking easy, dude.
Yeah, but you might not get chosen one. You might have to play through every stage again because you didn't get the chosen one. Because you died on one stage.
I didn't die yet.
But you might.
Yoda moment.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, I spoke too soon. I'm like fucking dying now. See?
Boom.
Fucking easy.
I like how that last stormtrooper head was like still approaching you, like,
I'm gonna kick your ass.
I wonder what score you need to get the chosen one. What if, in order to get the chosen one, you can't be hit in any of the stages? That would be so mean.
Look at my face right
Not, well, I don't know if grimacing's the right term.
Disgusted.
Like, disgusted.
That you even propose that that's what's going on. I feel like I'm playing the exact same fucking mission. Each of these I'm doing. Oh my god!
They are very similar.
I feel like I've crossed that shitty ass bridge like several times now.
Yeah.
Is it just adding more to like each time I'm playing it, by the way?
That could...
Is it like the same one, but it's just adding more fucking stormtroopers each time?
That could very well be the case.
That might be it, actually. Oh, I thought that was it. Okay. End it. Okay, end it. My hand's cramping.
And it kind of looks like you're going through, like, a green intestinal wall.
And here we have the large intestine.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay,
I didn't get perfect on that.
I bet stage 5 is the last.
Don't tell me I have to get perfect on all of them, because I didn't get perfect on that last one, it looked like. All of the other ones I hit perfect on, that one I did not.
Let's hope.
And pray.
Pray to God. Pray to, the Force.
The power of one.
We gotta pray to ketamine
The power
Yoda.
of one. The power of two.
The power of poopy.
I have not watched that.
I haven't either.
What is it again?
The Acolyte.
What is that one about?
It's about,
An acolyte.
you know, I don't really know.
Of course.
I think it's about, like the Jedi are kind of portrayed as the bad guys because they're going around abducting children.
I did do that.
And I think
They did do that, and it is kind of questionable, so.
My sister and my brother-in-law said the Acolyte was actually, they really enjoyed it. They said the only thing they didn't like was how the Jedi were portrayed, but I'm like,
That's
kind of the point, but from what I understand, but I also heard a lot of people say that the Acolyte's really bad, and I'm not going to
say what your thoughts are.
I'm not going to hold judgment against it until I watch it for myself, which I think is very important, but I'm not, like, dying to see it, though, because I'm kind of at a point where I'm kind of done with Star Wars for the moment.
We're playing Star Wars right now.
I know, but it's different. Video games are different than watching, and, like, I enjoy Andor, although I have not seen Andor Season 2 yet. Oh god, there's... Oh,
thank God! Jesus!
In the first attempt.
Oh!
In the first attempt.
It's because I already did the other one, which is way fucking harder.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That sucked.
Yeah, I guess we gotta buy more minigames. Oh, deflection survival?
Scared. So scared.
Zach just looked at me with the most concerned face. But I really love Andor, at least the first season. I've not watched the second season. Absolutely loved Bad Batch. I thought Bad Batch is probably... Bad Batch is so good. I don't want to say it's the best Disney Star Wars, because, to be frank, there's a lot of good Disney Star Wars, like there is a lot of bad Disney Star Wars. Clone Wars Season 8, the final season, was probably the best Disney Star Wars, even though it's arguable if that was even Disney Star Wars.
I've only watched the 2003 Clone Wars.
Clone Wars Season 8 is like watching an entire Star Wars movie. It's so good. There's also... I thought Ahsoka was really good for the most part. I really enjoyed Ahsoka. I thought Kenobi was good for... I thought that was good for the most part. There was some questionable things in it, but I still enjoyed Kenobi.
What did they do with Kenobi that you didn't?
There was a couple scenes that I thought was really silly that I thought was not well done. Like,
It could have been done better.
like there's a battle scene where everybody's just standing out in the open and there's like no strategy or whatsoever.
And no
I'm
one's like dying because of
Yeah.
lack of planning strategy.
Yeah. A lot of people hated the character Reva, but I actually enjoyed that character. I thought it was an interesting addition. Like, I thought if, in my opinion, if it was... Now, let's be clear. The reason why everybody watched Kenobi was to see Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor. That was the reason why. But I feel like if it was just those two, with no, like, shake-up or anything, it probably would have been... I don't know. It would have been very predictable. Like, what would be the point of watching it? So... And I thought the character of Reva was actually interesting. I do think the overall arc of the character of Reva kind of doesn't make sense, but, like, scene to scene, Reva, I actually really enjoy. So, I do like the Ahsoka series, I do like the Kenobi series. The series that I absolutely hated, I couldn't stand, was the Boba Fett show. I thought this is so...
I just like how you say it like that, like it's a fucking, like, welcome back to the Boba Fett show.
Yeah, well, it's called the Book of Boba Fett. I guess I should refer it to that, but...
No, but I like the Boba Fett show. They should have called it that.
The issue with, like, Disney Star Wars is that they get competent actors, but they put them in, like, the absolute worst writing and situations imaginable. Like, there's not an issue with Disney actors, it's an issue with, like, writers, where they took Tim Morrison, who is, like, an amazing embodiment of, like, the Fetts, and they wrote Boba Fett into a character in which Boba Fett is not. Like, that is not Boba Fett. Like, I would have...
It would have been cool if it was a different character.
It would have been okay. Of course, I mean, The Mandalorian is amazing. Season 3 of Mandalorian is not great. The first 2 seasons of Mandalorian are really good. Amazing. Star Wars Visions is okay. Trying to think what other Disney Star Wars is there. I guess there's Young Jedi Adventures. Have not watched that. I did watch Jedi Temple Challenge. Jedi Temple Challenge is really good. I think as long as you go into Jedi Temple Challenge understanding that it's not necessarily about story as much as it is just like a fun game show to watch, then... But I do think Jedi Temple Challenge is really good. But strangely enough, that's not on Disney Plus, it's only on YouTube,
Right.
which I thought was really strange. Like, I get why they put it on YouTube, but to not also have it on Disney Plus is a really weird decision to me.
By the way, I'm pretty sure this goes until I die.
Gotcha.
I haven't taken a single card today.
That's probably what it is. You gotta get to a certain stud amount to win.
Because we don't even know what stud... Oh, it does have a stud count. I just haven't been looking.
but you also only have one heart. So if you take one
Oh, I have
hit-
one heart?
yeah.
I didn't realize. I thought I had multiple hearts this whole time. You just freaked me out.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Can you look it up?
Yeah, I'll look it up. I do like Solo, A Star Wars Story. I think it deserves... I hate it when my phone pops up with notifications when I'm trying to hit something, and it's like, oh, you wanted to go to that? It's like, no, I want to go to my search bar that you obscured with a notification that you jump scared me with. Deflection...
Survival.
Survival Lego Star Wars DS. Oof.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Oh my god. How long was I going? For like 5 minutes? Longer?
I don't know. Well, we're only 15 minutes over, so we didn't even spend a whole lot of 16 minutes, I guess. Didn't spend that much time with mini games. I'll finish up what I was saying. I think Solo, A Star Wars Story was really good. I think it does deserve a sequel because I thoroughly enjoyed it, and they set it up like it's supposed to have a sequel. So, Rogue One, though, I think is the best Disney Star Wars movie by, like, a country mile. Like, I think that is the one that, like, if you... I think that's just the objective, like, this is the Disney Star Wars movie.
Right.
The Star Wars sequel trilogy is... Oh, I mean, I don't like it. I don't enjoy watching them. But I don't spend my time hating on them or, like, bullying people that like them, because I realize that... I just said that Rogue One is the objectively best Disney Star Wars, but
Right.
I should clarify that these are just movies and TV shows, and my opinion should not be taken seriously.
Oh, don't listen to ya.
And it's just my subjective opinion.
I feel like a mom trying to take care of 5 fucking children that are running off right now. Get back here, you little fucker.
So, when I say that I don't like the Disney sequel trilogy, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. I'm not trying to throw shade at the people who made the Star Wars sequels that were involved in the making. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to tell people that their opinion of the sequel trilogy is not valid. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying personally, I don't enjoy watching those movies, and I don't really like the story. I think all of the actors are good. I think they got the right actors to play the roles. I just think specifically the writing I just don't really enjoy. This looks really hard.
I was just wanting to test to see, because, like, it's how long any of them are outside of the sphere for too long, you fail. So you have to make sure that they each go into back into the circle, or else you'll start failing. So, like, it's not, like, the number that's in there, it's, like, they can't be outside of the sphere for too long, or else you fail.
Right.
Which I thought it was number-based.
Yeah.
But it's not. It looks like.
This looks like hell.
back in the center, you little shit. There's a harder one of this, I'm gonna scream.
There better not be. That'll be...
I got my high score.
You got your high score. Hey, Jedi Council member, I think that's only one away from the chosen one.
What is it, levitation? No.
Levitation... I think it's meditation challenge.
Yeah, you're right. Meditation challenge. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, it's focus.
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 Focus survival.
Oh. Oh yeah, that is the right one. It just looked different.
You'll need more than... What does that say?
More than 50,000 studs to earn a gold brick.
Well, we've gotten that.
You're a fucking liar.
Okay. Maybe we gotta go to a different source of information. See what somebody else says. Like, go Fortnite, let's go.
Alright. Let's give it a
Maybe let's try getting over 60,000.
Because we have to do this to 100%.
Yeah.
There's no getting around it. We have to do this. I'll let you give it a shot in a second here. See if you can keep all your bushels in the basket.
Jeez.
The problem is when they start spreading out in every direction. Get the back in there. Get back.
God. Jedi
Give me my
Master.
fucking table. It's stuck.
Man, this just...
I want to just double check that they got the right name for it. Like, is it... Hold on, where...
Focus survival.
Yeah, it says 50,000. It's lying. When you touch an orb, you will earn 1,000 studs. As you progress in the level, the faster orbs will be. If you fail to return an exited orb to the force, he'll lose his balance in level, and you will need more than 50,000 to earn the gold brick. I had 60. You got that wrong. Also, getting a stud for each time you touch an orb is kind of nice to know. Oh no, it's not. They said it's every time you touch an orb you get 1,000 studs. No, it just increments. You're a liar. You're lying to me.
I'm gonna see if I can find anything about it. Focus, survive.
That's why you don't have 5 children.
Let's not look at the LEGO Fan Games wiki.
Fandom wiki.
Let's look at Walkthrough DS by Eric Dent 1. Oh god, it's just a massive text file. Good lord. Let me search.
69,000.
Yes.
Oh
okay.
god, thank god. So 60,000, you're a liar. You're a liar.
You gotta have at least over 60,000. Well,
69,000.
should we...
Well, I completed all of the minigames we have, so that has to be it.
Well, did we buy all the minigames?
No, we did not.
Okay. Well...
We completed all... I'll buy some, and then we'll end the episode, I guess.
Let's buy them next episode, because we're already almost an hour and a half, so we'll buy some more at the end of the next episode. But yeah, we're 2 Darth Vaders.
Kevin roping me in so we don't bring us off track right now.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Lego Star Wars, the complete saga for the DS, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Peace out.
Peace out.